Hey fam, if you've ever wondered what fueled Paul's passion for ministry, what allowed him to endure the things that he endured throughout his life and his ministry, it's going to be what we read in today's passage in Philippians 1 verses 20 to 30. So let's get reading. It says, I eagerly expect and hope that I will in no way be ashamed, but will have sufficient courage so that now, as always, Christ will be exalted in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. If I am to go on living in the body, this will mean fruitful labor for me. Yet, what shall I choose? I do not know. I am torn between the two. I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is better by far. But it is more necessary for you that I remain in the body. Convinced of this, I know that I will remain, and I will continue with all of you for your progress and joy in the faith, so that through my being with you again, your joy in Jesus Christ will overflow on account of me. Whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. Then, whether I come and see you or only hear about you in my absence, I will know that you stand firm in one spirit, contending as one man for the faith of the gospel, without being frightened in any way by those who oppose you. This is a sign to them that they will be destroyed and that you will be saved, and that by God. For it has been granted to you on behalf of Christ not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for him, since you are going through the same struggle you saw I had, and now hear that I still have. So here we see that his belief was that to live was for Christ and to die was gain. He was torn between the thought of departing and living with Christ, but then living down here on earth and fulfilling the message in preaching it and delivering it to those who had never heard before. And he knew that his life would bring more fruit in this time by staying and giving the gospel. He wanted to live with Christ, but he was so passionate in bringing others to know him and to live for him as well. And he knew that by his suffering and sharing God's gospel, he would bring joy and peace through how he lived to those around him, like the people of Philippi. So I just love how you see his heart and his mind here and his intentions for his ministry and living here. And then how he calls the church that no matter what happens, to be in unity, to conduct themselves as one body of Christ. He knew that the church of Philippi was a quite diverse church, and he knew that he had to call them to unity and to remind them to be unified because they were so diverse. So I love that Paul's mindset here was to live with Christ and to die was gain. So that's our take as Christians is if we get taken from this earth, we're just going to be going to heaven with Jesus. But if we stay here on earth, then we have more to do. So that's our encouragement today. That's our calling, and that's our reminder to live for Christ.